guys! So today I thought I would share with you my favorite beauty-ish items for the last couple of months. I don't want to call this October favorites because I got a lot of these items in August and September and some of them are rediscoveries, but I wanted to share with you some of my favorites. So the first thing I want to share is this Banana Boat Summer Color. I got this at Target for around $6 and I love this because I feel like I can use it without looking orange or even really tan. It just kind of helps me not to look so dead. So I will continue to use this throughout the winter. Just maybe once a week I use it after I get out of the shower on clean exfoliated skin and I just rub it. And what I like about it is that it has a little bit of a color guard so you kind of see where you're putting it, and I haven't found that this has been streaky or problematic for me at all. Love it. The next is a very recent purchase of mine. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. My last two videos I used this. I can't put it down. It is a perfect match, which is probably my favorite thing about it. But then beyond that, it has an awesome finish. I would say semi-matte. I don't have to set it with powder. It stays all day long. In fact, when I swatched it in the store, I had a couple different swatches on my hand that night. And I had washed my hands a couple times, especially where I hadn't been like washing vigorously. It was still there. And so this I will continue to purchase. I actually got this at a CCO cosmetic store for $27 and I think it's normally $36. So I will repurchase that if I finish it up anytime soon. Next is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This has been all over YouTube, so I don't have to say much about it. I did get a sample of the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and I would say this is definitely comparable. I don't feel greasy at all when I have it, but it doesn't dry me out either. I don't know that it leaves more of a matte or a satin or even a dewy finish, but I love it, and I'll continue to use that. Another NYX product that I have been loving, I ordered these when Ulta had their 40% off NYX products, and these are the things that Target does not carry. So this is just a really pretty highlighter, and it can be, I think, subtle if you just use a little bit, or it could be really intense if you used more. So really like this. Next item is a hair item, I guess, and I got this at a Claire's or an Icing, I think, and it was $1. And I don't know anyone else that still shops at Icing or Claire's, but I'm guilty. I can't hardly help myself when I'm at the mall. But it is basically just a long piece. It does have a wire in the center, so you can wrap it around your head and tie it here. And I love it for doing my makeup because it doesn't have to be tight. It doesn't have to ruin your hair. It's just, it can be as loose or as tight as you want it, and I really, really like this. Next item is a long sought after item. This is the Wet n Wild, it's called a bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana, but really it's a highlighter, and it doesn't have much of a shimmer to it, really hardly any, and that's why I like it, because I use it to set underneath my eyes. I will use the Anastasia Contour Kit, the banana powder, but honestly as I get more and more fair, I'm less impressed with that. This is like perfect. It is finely milled and so creamy and sets my concealer really well. Next item is the Garnier Ultra Lift Anti-Wrinkle Firming Eye Cream. This is awesome. I got this about a month ago and I have been using it nonstop, and I actually think it has made a difference in my under eye circles. Before this I was using the Clinique All About Eyes cream, which I think I spent $26 on, used it all up, felt like it didn't do anything. This I think was $12 at Target, and I think that it actually has made a difference. I think it has firmed a little bit, helped with some of my fine lines, and I will definitely be repurchasing this unless I find an eye cream that I like better. Next item is a Sephora mascara. This is in Outrageous Volume, and I use this in one of my tutorials. The brush is huge, but I just really like this because the bristles seem to grab each and every one of my lashes. It wasn't too expensive. In fact, I think I got it in a little set with an eyeliner for like 12 bucks, and this is awesome. Next is another Amazon purchase. I love Amazon. These are clear 1 ounce makeup containers, and they unscrew, and then it has a pump. And so I bought this in a set of 6. I think it was $15.99, and these are awesome. I'm excited. I'm going to put my Revlon Color Stay in one of them. I'm probably going to put my Estee Lauder foundation in one of them as well. I always get so frustrated with those foundations that they don't have a pump. So this allows you to fill it up and then you have to pump it out because you're inevitably not going to get the full ounce filled when you get the foundation, but it creates a little bit of a vacuum, so it's just going to bring the bottom piece up as you push the air out. And I put my, just to kind of show you, I did put my L'Oreal True Match in one of these, and as you can see I had used it up mainly, so it took a lot of pumps to get it to the top. But then I just replaced the label that I had on the L'Oreal bottle, so I will be able to use this now, and it just makes those foundations that I wouldn't reach for previously, I will now use. I will link that down below if I can find it. The next is another Amazon purchase, and it is a brush set. This was $14 for, it came with 8 brushes. I'm missing the round top Kabuki brush that it came with, but I use mainly these two, the angled top stippling and the flat top Kabuki brush. These are awesome. I've never tried the famous F80 or F84, but I have washed these probably 6 or 7 times each, and they have not shed on me. They are soft and definitely worth the money for $14. I'll link this down below if I can find it. It did come with a cone-shaped brush. I don't really use this one much, but if you're interested in that. And then the 4 brushes that it came with are all pretty full and pretty dense. I use these two mainly to apply my under eye corrector, because my finger, if I put it in the actual pot, I get it underneath my fingernail, the product, and I just don't think that that's the most sanitary. So I like to use clean brushes to get that out. Alright, my final purchase for the last couple of months is a pair of glasses, and I got these from a website called Zenni Optical. Not sure if anyone's ever heard of it, but I was on the hunt for a new pair of glasses because my other pair is metal, and my daughter, 9-month-old daughter, really likes to rip them off my face, and she likes to put them in her mouth, and it always just kind of makes me nervous that she could either cut herself or just that she's going to ruin them because they were kind of expensive. So I wanted to find an inexpensive pair of prescription glasses. I do wear contacts during the day, but at night I like to wear my glasses around the house and then in the morning when I don't work. So I got these and another pair from Zenni Optical, and with shipping, both pairs, and these are prescription glasses, was $24. So I will link the website down below and you can check it out for yourself. You just need to know your prescription, and so you can get that off of your contact box or from your eye doctor. But these are definitely worth the money, and what's great about them is that if Melody was to pull them off my face and break them, it's not a big deal. I can just order another pair. So that's everything for my favorites over the last couple of months. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to see. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching.